Just pay enough.
Alright, hello, welcome. This is Project Swift, coming to you from a DotA is Hard Captain's Mode in-house thing, and it's fantastic. Casting with me is EJ. Hello, EJ.
Hello, everybody.
I think I may do you have your headphones plugged in?
Yeah?
I'm getting a bit of echo from you.
Is that right? I don't know what to tell you. I can try turning my volume down a little bit, something.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, if you don't know how to fix it or something, then maybe use the push to talk once it gets into the chat. Oh no, something's working now. I'm not getting any echo.
Okay.
Alright, excellent. That'll work. Whatever
Fair
you've
enough.
done, good job.
Okay, I'll just do that then.
Just do that. Okay. You didn't do anything, did you?
Actually, I fiddled with my plug, so I don't know. I mean, the headphone plug, so
Oh, well.
whatever.
Okay. Well, for those of you who don't know, from that excellent introduction, this is DotA is Hard. We're an Australian in-house community. Please come check us out. We're on Facebook, YouTube. We've got a Steam group as well. Just go search DotA is Hard for any of those, and you'll find it. For the YouTube one, it's my one, Project Swift DIH is the channel name. So please come check us out, come watch some YouTube videos, and come get involved in some fun, fantastic in-houses. You can search DotA is Hard in the DotA 2 chats, and then if you want an invite to the guild, just let us know in there. So, for this game, we've got Juicy Citric being the captain of the Radiant team, and we've got Wei taking the captain of the Dire team, under the team name of RNGG. So,
Absolutely. Many regulars here, J-Bone, Car, Juicy, Claymore, all good friends of mine. We play together a lot, and I'm keen to see them and watch them from the third player perspective.
yep, watch them from the sidelines, and then pick out all their mistakes meticulously.
Oh, I don't think they make as many mistakes as I do.
Yeah, okay. No, they're all pretty decent players. I enjoy this. This is sort of like a high to a very high match skill for this in-house. So hopefully we'll see some good stuff, and we've seen some interesting picks and bans this game. So yeah, a bunch of interesting heroes. We've got the bans of the Bat Rider and the Tramp Protector, both of those really top quality heroes at the moment. The Tramp Protector has gotten a nerf in the recent one, but the last game that I casted, the game before this one, Tramp Protector was used to such good effect in that game. So
He's not nerfed yet in Dota 2, is he? I think that's just in the test patch, right?
just in the test patch? Okay then. Alright. I thought the test patch came through. No, I don't think. Yeah, I think you're right. So yeah, I don't think it's come through yet. A nerf is awaiting the Tramp Protector. And we've got bans of Nyx and Magnus.
Keen to see that nerf too. I hate playing against Treant.
It just makes like tri-lanes so difficult because it blocks so much damage.
It's still gonna be so strong, like even with the nerf.
For this drafting, the first pick of the Alchemist I feel is a bit I think it gives away a bit much of the strategy. Like, Alchemist is a really good carry hero. He can farm so quickly with his Grievel's Greed, but his his mid game really lacks. He's got decent, like really good level 1 to like level 3 presence, with Unstable Concoction doing 150 damage at level 1. That is huge. But yeah, after sort of like level 3, he really falls away compared to other heroes. And then the counter pick of the Lifestealer. Lifestealer is picking up around that point. His level 1 is okay. The Open Wounds, now that it only has the range of 200, has significantly reduced his laning presence. But just at that time where Alchemist is starting to fall off, that is where Lifestealer is picking up. So yeah,
absolutely. Lifestealer also shreds the Alchemist late game with his high HP and low base armor. Even through the early game, mid game, late game, he's very good, strong against Alchemist. However, counterpoint. Juicy, I played with Juicy, and he watched the same game that I did where Na'Vi drafted, and I remember the draft. They drafted Alchemist first, and actually ended up playing him in the same lane as a Luna, and the Alchemist was a support.
Mm-hmm.
And Puppy played him, and yeah, played him in the 5 role, I think.
Okay.
So if I don't know, because Juicy actually mentioned it in a game with me last night. So I'll be interested if he tries to pull that off as well.
So that's, yeah, it could be sitting like in the back of his mind going, maybe I can throw them off with this Alchemist pick. And that would explain, because I played a few DotAs today and I just saw an Alchemist like just getting a mechanism as... Mechanism is quite good on Alchemist, I think. It gives him the armor that he needs. Like not a farming Alchemist, I probably wouldn't get that on him, but if he was like in the 2 or 3 role sort of thing, I think Mechanism really suits him. Yeah, I don't know. I'm inclined to disagree, but I can see where you're coming from. I do really like getting mechanisms on 2 or 3s, just in general. Those heroes in the 2 or 3 farm position. But running through some of the other picks and bans, we've got so picked up the Darkseer, so we'll probably be seeing him anywhere, Darkseer, but anywhere. But the Clockwork was an excellent counter pick. Clockwork is pretty damn good against both the Lifestealer and the Darkseer. So that was an excellent second pick for the Radiant team. And in this round, the first pick of the Rubik. Rubik does go really well with the Lifesteal. He can set up some fantastic stuns in the trial, and that Lena or Leshrac stun, but they've picked up a Lion. They've opted to go the Lion. He could be running mid though. Lion, I do enjoy Lion mid quite a lot, especially getting up a fast Aghanim Scepter on him now with that buff. That Aghanim Scepter buff going on the Lion really makes it a lot of fun to get a really fast Aghanims.
Yeah. That's a really good point. I'm keen to see some Things of Death annihilate this Weaver.
Oh yeah, straight up. If he can one-hit the Weaver, time-lapse does nothing.
Oh yeah.
But yeah,
I think
even
that
if
was
they
a
can...
really good pick in response to that.
Yeah, good pick up of the line, I think. But yeah, even if they is able to Earth Spike, the 2.5 second stun with Earth Spike is really big, and Earth Spike followed straight up by a Finger of Death. That is going to put the Weaver in a really dangerous situation. Weaver isn't able... Well, he's very squishy. He's difficult to kill because of his Shikuchi and time-lapse, but if he can't get either of those spells off, and just melts in the face of burst damage.
Yeah, absolutely. Which Dire team now have a lot of.
Yes, they do have a fair bit of burst under their belt, and a pick of Lich. So, I don't know how I feel about this pick.
So I've seen him run Lich off lane before. Yeah, I don't know. No, this looks like a support Lich, obviously, with the rest of his lineup. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that. He brings a bit, like, his slows aren't going to be effective with the Darkseer on the enemy team. Anybody that he Frost Novas, Darkseer can just surge him straight out if the Darkseer's on the ball. And that Chain Frost is a really easy spell for Rubik to steal. It is really big and really noticeable. And the cast animation on Lich is not fantastic. So Rubik, if he's quick and on the ball again, he just can go doink, take it, and then unleash his own Chain Frost. And with a Darkseer on his team, that would be detrimental.
Yeah, his Rubik's Chain Frosts are probably going to be mightier than the Lich's, it seems.
Yeah, I feel that this Lich pick, I think, has done the Radiant team more damage than good at the moment.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree with you there. I do like his Frost Ice Armor spell. I think it's very underrated, and it's going to be a pretty good asset against the Lifestealer. But other than that, I don't think he adds much at all.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. Yeah, I don't know. I don't have much more to add. I don't feel that it was a strong pick. But we'll see what they go. They might have something like a surprise in the 5th pick here. Just could throw it off completely, and then like, that's what they were going for. So, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
The one thing that he does add, how does it work? He does have a lot of like early game damage. That Frost Blast level 1 does 125 damage. So if he is deciding to run the support Alchemist and a support Lich in maybe a tri-lane, with a third hero yet to be picked, and put Clockwork mid and Weaver on the off lane, that is a lot of burst damage at level 1.
Yeah, absolutely. That Unstable Concoction too being 150 physical damage, which is very good early game with the low base armors.
And then we've got a 5th pick of Outworld Devourer. So Outworld Devourer is probably going to be looking to go mid. And a pick of Jakiro. So I don't think it's going to be a support Alchemist. I'm pretty sure Alchemist is going to be their carry with Clockwork mid and Weaver on the long lane. And then we've got a support Lich and a Jakiro. So interesting choices. While Jakiro is an excellent support, I think it's in like the same category as the Lich at the moment. I think it's going to give Rubik a few really big spells to steal, and won't bring enough to the table to sort of like counteract that, especially up against heroes like the Darkseer and the Lifestealer, that are able to sort of get them out of those slows.
Yeah, I don't love it, but I don't hate it. The one thing the Radiant does have going for it, that I can see straight away, is that they have much better initiation than the DotA team do, and that is actually really important.
Up until that point where Lion picks up a 4-star for a Blink Dagger.
Yeah, in a support role, I don't know how close he'll get to those. Not until late game.
Yeah. Not later on. Sorry, I was still thinking of Lion in the mid role, but no, of course they picked up the OD for that. So.
Would you like to run through the players?
I would love to. So for the Radiant team, we've got Juicy Citric, the captain, is going to be playing that solo safe lane Weaver. The A Cherry Man, solo offlane Weaver. Thank you for that. A Cherry Man is going to be going solo mid Clockwork up against the OD, which will be fun for him. JLP Tran is on the Jakiro. Not Quite Claymore is going to be playing the carry role on the Alchemist, and Jeebus Norris is on the Lich. So that's the tri-lane there.
Okay, for the DotA team, we have Wei on the OD playing mid. In the tri-lane, we have GX Banger on the Lion. Bree soloing the offlane. On the Darkseer, J-Bone on the Lifestealer, and Car on the Rubik.
Alright, so that's the lane.
Car's a very good player. I enjoy playing with him a lot.
No, I casted with him.
Here.
Oh, Breeze is in a dangerous situation. Ice Pass was thrown out, but good juke there from the Darkseer. It takes a lot of damage from that unstable concoction. You can see the power there. That was just 100 damage straight up.
Yeah, I love that spell. Alchemist is a very underrated hero, I think.
I don't know, I think I've seen him played a lot recently. So
yeah, he has picked up a lot recently actually.
Yeah.
Now that you mention it.
I don't know, this although in this tri-lane here the Darkseer is in a bit of danger, but I feel that the Alchemist there threw his stun way too early. The Darkseer was running along that path, and the Alchemist threw it when it had 5 seconds to charge, so wasn't very far into it. Could have easily saved it until the Darkseer popped out next to the creep wave. So
yeah, I agree with you a lot, but it's hard to do that in the moment sometimes. I think he got a bit scared that he was going to stun himself, not realizing how long he really had.
And this mid lane, this Clockwork, is going to have such a rough time up against this Outworld Devourer.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't know how you can do anything against that OD as a Clockwork. Jeez.
He needs...
That's tough.
Yeah. The Clockwork needs a magic stick straight away. Like, as soon as possible, I think. He does have a bottle running out to him, which will help a little bit, but that I think that on top of the bottle, he's going to need a magic stick.
Yeah, absolutely. If he picks one up, that'd be very good for him.
Yeah, with all those casts of Astral Imprisonment, when you're on the amount of mana that he's on now, very low mana. You can use, when those ticks come off, when those intelligence steals come off, just before they come off, you use the magic stick, and it, because it's all percentage based, you're able to...
yeah, I tried that in a game a few days ago, and it didn't work the way I thought it might, so I don't know, I guess we'll have a look right now and see, but yeah, I was pretty disappointed last time. Let's have a look. Yeah, see what... the cogs messed that up a bit there, I think. Oh, we missed the first blood, did we?
Nope, I caught the first blood while you were chatting. Yeah, nothing special. Good plays. Good use of a sentry ward, and sort of picked up the Weaver, caught him out. Yeah.
Yeah, nice.
Yep, I caught the action while you were explaining. It's all good. I'm on the ball.
Weaver's quite squishy early on, because the Shikuchi cooldown is really long.
Yeah, 12 seconds on that. With only 4 seconds of invisibility, it does make you very vulnerable. Oh, Clockwork could be having a bit of fun here. Outworld Devourer could be caught out. Up against a solo battery assault. Oh no, he didn't use Cogs. No, he needed to open with Cogs. Oh, he had an excellent chance of killing the Outworld Devourer there, but...
Yeah, he absolutely did. Although, Outworld's now on no mana. It's going to be a while until he gets that Astral Imprisonment up. Just from that Cogs mana burn, that's pretty good. I'd say that's a big win anyway. Yeah,
that's going to make it a lot easier for the, for the Clockwork. Meanwhile, on the top lane, the Weaver's been caught out again, has got a slow, and he's popped out a Shikuchi, taking a fair bit of damage. They don't have anything to really follow it up, and he is able to Shikuchi out. That cooldown just comes off. This Clockwork Goblin is playing, trying to get really aggressive up against the Outworld Devourer, but OD has boots, and that is making it difficult for the Clockwork, especially since he doesn't have Rocket
absolutely.
Fire.
Nice little support guarding the rune for him.
Yes, giving him that haste rune. That haste rune might be the saving grace. He could, if he busted it out now and really caught out that Outworld Devourer, he could get a decent kill here.
He just got Astral Imprisonment up, so it's going to be hard now.
Yep, and there it goes. Outworld Devourer still has no mana, but he is, in under the tower now, so it's nice and safe.
I apologize for my coughing in the microphone. I'm trying to avoid coughing directly into it. I'm sick. It's bad.
Oh, that's okay. As long as you can get through the cast without losing your voice, you'll be doing better than me when I was sick.
I got my trusty bottle of water. I think you're referring to the... I think I remember watching that game.
Yes, unfortunately for that game, if it's the one that you're talking about, yes, I had to take a very sort of back seat in casting, and just sort of followed the action and then made a few points, but it was really difficult because it was quite an exciting game, and I just wanted to shout at everything.
Huge epicenter. Anyway, that was then. This is now. Clockwork got his level 6. Could look for a kill with it now.
Yes, they have that initiation there. I just want to make a little point on the Clockwork skill build. Clockwork is one of those heroes that I like getting like 2 points in 2 of your abilities before level 5. So 2 points in Battery Assault is excellent. If you look at the way that it scales, 15 damage on level 1 and 35 damage on level 2, that's more than double for the level 2 ability. So getting 2 levels in Battery Assault is excellent, and I thoroughly suggest it. But getting that 3rd level in it, it adds another 20 damage. The amount of damage boost that it offers. Oh, meanwhile, in the mid lane, Clockwork is taken down by a bunch of supports here. Rubik's taking a fair bit of damage, but no, Clockwork goes down fairly confidently under the 2 supports in the Outworld.
Good rotation from the 2 supports there.
Yes. But yes, if you look at getting the 3rd level in Battery Assault, not as effective because the damage bonus isn't that much. Power Cogs, the mana and health drain doubles at level 2, and with the Rocket Flare, The damage doesn't quite double, but I really like maxing out Rocket Flare as your first ability to max out. So if you get 2 levels in Cogs, 2 levels in Battery Assault, and then max out Rocket Flare, it's a bit of an odd skill build, but it's my favourite.
Yeah, interesting way of looking at it. I'm not too sure. I'll have to have a think about that one. Bring up some good points.
Or even if you go 2 levels in Battery Assault, 1 in Power Cogs, and then max Rocket Flare. Excellent initiation by the Clockwork there, but Outworld Devourer does have that mana for the Astral Imprisonment. Just threw it down on top of the on top of the Clockwork, and we've got a teleport support coming in from Car, and huge amounts of damage. And Clockwork has realised that he's going to have to back off.
Good support from Car.
I think Clockwork maybe jumped the gun a little bit there. He has found a haste rune, but I think he could have waited until the Outworld was away from his creeps, and then the Battery Assault would have done much more damage if he was able to catch him out. But Rubik's taking heaps of damage from the Battery Assault. Weaver comes in. The Rubik just misses that Telekinesis stun, but the 2 little Battery Assaults gets the kill on him. With that haste rune, he could quite happily turn around and pick off this Darkseer if he knew where he was.
Yeah, too bad. The Weaver bugs didn't quite hit him.
We got this the Lion coming in. I think didn't catch sight of him, and he's gone straight in under the Outworld Devourer. Does cop an Intelligence Skill and Astral Imprisonment, and right now the Lion's walking in, so that's a massive stun and an ultimate from the Outworld Devourer, and Clockwork goes down.
Such a big spell, that Sanity's Eclipse. My god.
Meanwhile, this Lifestealer is getting a lot of farm, has Phase Boots up. I should bring up my... Nope, wrong button. That one. Last hits are denied, so he has 51 last hits at just under 10 minutes. So he's doing very well for himself. Has that Orb of Venom, just in case anybody comes top, tries to threaten him. He has that extra slow. Can really, really scare people.
Yeah, nice build, both item and skill build by J-Bone. I like it. With the new open wounds change, yeah, builds on Lifestealer have changed quite drastically. And it's interesting to see how.
I think the Orb of Venom is actually quite a good choice against the Weaver, because when you hit him, it forces him to use Shikuchi.
Yeah, that's very true. That's a great point.
So with normally with Lifestealer, during that attack animation, you can run away, and then he'll only hit you once if the speeds are equal, and you can just walk away. But with that extra slow, it forces you to use Shikuchi to stop any further damage coming towards you.
Yeah, absolutely, and puts a little bit of extra harass damage in on top. Very, very nice. 12 damage for 350 gold. That's pretty nice.
Yeah, nice little bonus to any harass there. People say Orb of Venom on Venomancer, but I don't know if I like it. Oh, in the mid lane, the Clockwork Goblin's in a bit of trouble again. That initiation range from the Astral Imprisonment just shredded. Oh, oh, that was so close.
The range on that thing is really, really big.
It is an excellent initiation on a single hero, and then followed straight away by Rubik's Lift.
That guy's starting to become one of my new favorite heroes. I really like him. A little bit of trash talk coming out from friends in the chat.
Yep, it's always fun watching two friends verse each other. But yes, just looking at the Alchemist's items now. So he's picked up his Phase Boots, and he has a Claymore. So I'm going to guess he's going the Shadow Blade. Up against those supports like the Rubik and the Lion, getting the jump on him with the Shadow Blade will help a lot, and should be able to sort of knock off one of those supports before they can use any of their spells.
Yeah, I really like his build as well. The maxing out his stun for greater fighting capabilities rather than just being a sitting duck.
Yeah, instead of maxing out those Greevil's Greed. Especially this tri-lane here, it has, like, a bit of potential with the Jakiro's disables and the Lich's damage from Frost Blast, but it's not enough, and maxing out that unstable concoction does add that bit to the tri-lane that it needs.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Yeah, absolutely. And he's able to, he got his 1 point in the acid spray too, so he can improve the damage on that.
Yep, keep some harass up. So, quick look at the net worth. The lifestealer, ooh, lots of action coming down on the Alchemist. We've got 4 heroes running towards the Alchemist, but yeah, just taking a quick look at the net worth. The lifestealer with his free farm is leading it, only just, but the Outworld Devourer snagged a kill on Jakiro, completely missed that one, but we've got 2 heroes going up against him, and yes, he does get taken down by the Weaver and the Clockwork. That Battery Assault continues doing its damage through Astral Imprisonment, so
yeah, very important.
Yeah, while you can dispel the Clockwork, he's still doing 75 damage a second to you. We've got a bit of a biff going here. Clockwork's caught out, and he's got slow. He's managed to single out the lifestealer, and Rubik! That was huge! Rubik stole cogs, and as soon as he laid them down, Jakiro right on top of him, Macropire straight over the 2 supports. That was a really bad misplay, and Clockwork's going straight back in, doing some damage, does manage to pick off the Lion as well, so that is 3 heroes down for no cost to the Radiant team.
Wow, that was huge. What a big Macropire.
Oh, those cogs. That was horrifying. Oh, I am sure that is not what Rubik meant to do in that fight, but it just came out the wrong way.
It happens, I guess.
That is true. Make those mistakes, and hopefully you learn from them. So, yes. I think Rubik may have been trying to steal Battery Assault or one of those other spells, but I don't know what happened.
Yeah, maybe didn't realize which spell he had or something like that.
Although excellent play by the Jakiro.
Oh, this is where I meant to yell out 3-2-2.
3-2-2. Okay, I have never understood that. What is it? Can you explain it to me?
A player bet against his team. He bet $100 and won $322 for betting against his team, and then proceeded to sort of lose on purpose. And yeah, he got caught, and now his name is forever tarnished. Okay. I can't even remember who it is. I think his name was Solo. I don't know. I can't remember which team he was from.
Alright, okay. Now I understand the meaning of that reference.
There you go. So yeah, you say it when someone is throwing.
Yeah, when somebody's purposely throwing, it's 3-2-2. Okay, I get it. This Lich is in a really dangerous spot, wandering this river, and both the Rubik and the Outworld Devourer saw him there, so lucky they didn't decide to jump on him. So we've got heroes grouping up. So we've got 4 heroes mid. This Lion currently has a haste rune, might be looking to make something happen. And the 2 carries, the 2 core heroes are off farming. The Lifestealer is on the top lane free farming, now has his armlet up. Meanwhile, the Alchemist is on the bottom lane farming, and also has his Shadow Blade up. So, yeah, sort of a bit of a trade-off by 2 teams. It's a bit of a race. Who can farm the fastest?
Yeah, who do you think comes out ahead in that farming race? Like, what I mean is, which team do you think should start the fighting, and sort of start trying to push?
Well, here we go. The Alchemist is coming in, and the Clockwork. So both heroes going straight in. That answers your question. They rotated mid, and they're getting this fight on. While the Lifestealer is a little bit slow to the party, has come in and found the Clockwork Goblin, absolutely melting him, just shredding him under all that damage, and the OD just 4 staff straight in, secures that kill with the the Arcane Orb. Darkseer did get the last hit. Going in on the Weaver, they do have a Sentry Ward here, and he melts under all that burst damage.
Wow.
Excellent. That was a 4-person Ice Path and Macroplier over the 2 heroes there, and Alchemist is going to stun himself under a Shadow Blade. But that Sentry Ward is there, so they know that he's there. Lots of damage, one more hit, they do get the kill.
Oh, wow.
That was
He was
huge.
just in range of that Sentry Ward.
And they're still going. The Radiant, the Dire team are still hungry for blood. This J-Bone on the Lifesteal is going straight in under, and has picked up the kill on the Lich and going in after the hero. Does turn around with that TP support. That was a huge team fight for the Dire team. Excellent initiation by the Radiant team, but the Dire team just separated them. Lifestealer came in, started wailing on that top-notch initiation from the Clockwork Goblin, and yeah, just separated them up and picked them off independently. So
yeah, absolutely. That Clockwork, I think he stuck around too long. I think, yeah, they kept going, and they should have just been happy with the single pick off. That's my take on it, anyway.
Yeah, pick that Lion off, and I think, yeah, some of the supports decided to back off. The Jakiro and the Lich sort of backed off a bit. Clockwork stayed in, and then that's when the Lifestealer showed up and just started wrecking the party.
Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, I think while it's probably advantageous now for the Radiant to want to fight, because of their hero lineup, I think the Dire still have the better fight because of, yeah, their sort of team fighty lineup is much better. So I don't know.
The Alchemist does win a farming race up against the Lifestealer. Lifestealer can farm very comfortably with Feast, but the Alchemist... Oh, excellent teleport in there, going in on the Lion. Great Astral Imprisonment from the Outworld Devourer saves him, and Lion comes straight out into a mechanism from the Darkseer. And Clockwork Goblin's not done yet. Excellent hook shot on 2 of them, and there's a stun from the Alchemist hitting 2 as well. Clockwork Goblin does go down to the Rubik's zaps, and a big zap from the Lion, who's coming again. And Alchemist wants more. He's not done. He's going after the Lion. Lion finds an Invis rune, pings it on the way through. Alchemist doesn't pick it up. And we got half a second, 1 hit, and a hex, and a 2 hit. Oh, gets away on 10 life. Alchemist got greedy, and G-Banger must be smiling to himself so much right now.
Oh yeah, I bet. Oh, what a great little exchange there.
Oh, Radiant team got a little bit greedy. That was an excellent hook shot from the Clockwork Goblin. An excellent follow-up stun from the Alchemist, but with the Lion coming in and using his ultimate to great effect, Finger of Death and that excellent stun on both heroes, just turned the fight around.
Yeah, excellent play from the Lion, definitely agreed.
We got the Rubik picked up the Invis rune. We got pings on the bottom lane, so that he's found the Clockwork and the Jakiro. Doesn't have any help at the moment. Nobody's coming in. Here we go. The Lifestealer's wandering in. Might be Infest. Infest, come on. Yes, we've got an Invis Infest.
Nice.
Straight in on top of the Clockwork. Pop out. Start wailing on him. Yes. And Clockwork's being shredded. So much burst damage. No hope of getting out there.
Rubik Toms.
And Outworld Devourer's caught the
stun. For the next one.
2 heroes caught in an Ice Path and a Macroplier. Hex on top of 1 hit. Landed some bugs on top of the Outworld Devourer. I don't know if he's going to go... Yes, they do get the stun from the Alchemist. And Lion put a great stun in on top of the Alchemist as well. So, mechanism from the Darkseer keeps them both alive and healthy and safety. And Outworld Devourer's brought back. That's going to be very dangerous. I think Jakiro's in too deep, taking too much damage. 1 more hit. Yes. Does die to that stun. And Alchemist... the Lifestealer and the Rubik either walked in or teleported in and picked up that Alchemist. So... I think Radiant are overextending.
Yet again.
Yep, Radiant are definitely overestimating what they can do. yeah, overestimating how much damage they can do. And paying for it. They're going straight in under towers, they're focusing on heroes, and then they just turn around, especially with that buyback from the Outworld Devourer, and then the Radiant team just kept going. With that buyback, as soon as that music sung out, they probably should have turned around.
Yeah, baiting out a buyback is always a good thing. Would have put OD very far behind if he didn't manage to get any kills out of it. But it's easy to say after the fact.
Holly hindsight. But yeah, so looking at the net worth, the only one that is really rivaling the Dire team is the Alchemist. So Alchemist is sitting pretty with, yeah, still only has his Shadow Blade, has picked up a Mithril Hammer, so probably looking to get a Black King bar. But yeah, he's the only one who's really rivaling anyone on the Dire team. The next highest is the Weaver on only 4,000, but the Dire's net worth is through the roof.
Yeah, absolutely, and these poor Radiant supports compared to the Dire ones too. Their XP and gold difference is quite huge actually, but just between the supports alone.
Yeah, and that's, for those of you who don't believe in watching the supports, they make a huge impact to the game. The amount of wards that a support can put down puts up heaps. This Sentry Ward will spot out the Alchemist walking in with a stun, but still lands the stun on the Darkseer. We've got a slow and a stun on top of the Lion, and an ultimate from the Lich. That Lion gets absolutely shredded.
Oh yeah, he did, that's right.
But the Darkseer does get away.
Holy crap, Floyd, I thought you were one of them.
So this Outworld Devourer has a fair bit of money up his sleeve. I think he's looking to get a Mystic Staff up.
Yeah, that's probably his next item, looking for a Sheepstick to help devour that Weaver and that Alchemist.
Oh, Rubik has a Blink Dagger, so it's more Rubik Bombs!
Oh, nice.
And then into an Outworld Devourer's ultimate. That was the beast burst damage from that Sanity's Eclipse. It was just huge, too much. Took out the Alchemist and the Lich so fast.
Rubik has Alchemist's ulti. That's hilarious.
Chemical Rage on the Rubik. Look at that attack speed. Look at it go.
Oh yeah. Oh, he doesn't have it anymore. He doesn't do any damage now.
But yes, great transition to Rosh. Taking out those two heroes. Realised that they didn't have the opportunity to push any towers, take any secondary objectives, so straight onto Rosh. Picked it up, and now they have to invest so much more into killing that Lifestealer for the next 6 minutes. But Weaver's still going for it, trying to threaten him.
It's not going to happen, is it? No.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Weaver's getting aggroed, yes, does get in and stops that
Has fallen.
stops the Lifestealer from getting the last hit denied on that tower.
Clockwork getting frustrated at the OD killing him in his own territory.
So what, Clockwork jumped in and tried to initiate on the Lion, and then OD just turned around and shredded him.
I think he was just farming up near there too.
Oh, okay.
I have to run.
Alright, so hit a bit of a lull in the game, sort of both teams are sizing each other up, maybe looking to get that next core item, so...
Interesting headdress from the Lion. I'm not really sure about why he chose to buy that, but anyway.
Just snaked a naked headdress.
Yeah, considering the Darkseer already has the mecha.
Yeah, has picked up the mecha, and he is going a hood, so... stun on top of the Lich, one, and just...
Boom!
That. Undead.
Probably didn't even need that.
Yeah, no,
Probably
I think...
could have saved that for the next kill.
Yeah, Outworld probably could have killed him in 1, 2, 3 hits. Did stop the Lich's ultimate though. With the two of them grouped up there, that could have put a bit of damage and sort of threatened
That's
them.
very true.
And Jakiro being caught out. The range on the Outworld Devourers in Astral Imprisonment as an initiation on single heroes is huge. And then as soon as they pop out, that lift up from the Rubik just secures it.
Cars stuck in the trees like a silly Rubik.
Those blinks. But yes, ultimate from the Lich does very little. 2-3 bounces, wander away, and yeah, that's it.
It was right next to all the creeps too. I don't know why he couldn't just wait for that.
They do pick up that the middle tower. Meanwhile, the Darkseid did snag the kill on the Lich. And Clockwork's getting shredded. That Outworld Devourer just does so much damage right now. You just can't contest it.
Yeah, they didn't pick a very good hero to contest his farm in mid lane. I mean, it's pretty hard to do that, but you just have to find a hero that doesn't rely on mana. Sometimes that's really hard.
Rubik gets picked out, cogged himself in again, and yeah, gets picked off. Lifestealer's still hanging around, jumps in, shreds, absolutely shreds that Jakiro, goes in after the Weaver, but Weaver is scurrying away as a tiny little bug, tiny little pig, and yeah.
But he's picked up his sheep stick too.
So, easy barracks here.
Yeah, I'm expecting a GG call any minute from the captain. It doesn't really look like they can do much.
Yeah, looking at the looking at the XP and gold graph, it is so far in the Dire's favour.
Yeah. 25,000, wow, that's huge.
And you just, you look at the amount of damage that the Outworld Devourer puts out, and then the amount of damage that the Lifestealer does, and how tanky he is. Like, there's nothing that the enemy team can really do to stop him. They have a fair bit of, magical power, but he just pops rage and pops his armlet, and they can't do anything. The Weaver doesn't do nearly enough right-click damage at the moment, and if the Alchemist gets close to do that right-click damage, the Lifestealer just takes it all back through Feast.
Yeah, the Feast works really well against that Alchemist, as I mentioned earlier, and without any armor items on the Alchemist, it's pretty hard for him.
Yes, don't underestimate the amount of power, the amount of damage that the Alchemist does. There you just saw the Alchemist took the Rubik down in 4 hits. So, they're going to try their luck up against this Lifestealer. The Alchemist is throwing his stun so early these games. Charged it for like half a second and threw it straight out.
I guess he's just scared of the self-stun. I think they could have gone on that. The Lifestealer has the Aegis.
Yeah, Lifestealer has the Aegis, so he wouldn't have. Yeah, he would have been able to pop out.
I think they could have got kills there.
But did you see that the Outworld Devourer just killed the Lich in 2 hits?
Oh, I missed that one. Was that just 2 auto attacks?
Yeah, just 2 auto attacks with Arcane Orbs.
Oh my god.
And here the Weaver goes down in 4 auto attacks.
Holy
there is the power of an Outworld Devourer. That Arcane Orb can do so much damage when you stack Intelligence on.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Lion does get picked off in the top lane by the Alchemist Shadowblade stun combo. Little bit of back and forth between the players. And I think that's valid back and forth. That Hex must have felt so long on the Weaver with the
Oh yeah, it looked
OD.
long to me.
Yeah, the OD pounding on him with those with that Arcane Orb. Oh, you're just waiting, just mashing that time-lapse button, going, "Get me out of here!"
Oh yeah.
So I think once Lion pops up, the Diet team could quite easily group up and push, I think. Just the amount of damage and the amount of difficulty that they are giving the Radiant team. They just push this tier 2 tower here, and just go straight through to the tier 3. And there you go, Lifestealer picks up the Lich really, really easily. Got like a first or second hit bash with the Skull Basher. And just, yeah. Shredded him before the bash wall. This Rubik's picked up a gem too, so that's going to stop the Whoop. Alchemist just got taken down in 5 hits from the Outworld Devourer.
Wow, that's it's too much for the Radiant to handle now. There's nothing they can do.
No, there isn't. It's too massive, the amount of damage, and you can't disable him for long enough without all the other heroes getting in the way.
Yeah. Between the Lifestealer and the OD, it's just too much.
Yes. And yeah, now with the Rubik's did pick up a gem. I think he just passed it to someone. Passed it to the Lifestealer.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, with that gem, there's no chance for the Weaver to like scurry around, and the Alchemist can't jump in and assassinate people with Unstable Concoction. And the Radiant team have just realized that.
There's the GG, cool.
There's the GG. So, excellent game. Fantastic early and mid game play from both teams.
And there was the steal, as you called it.
Boom! Just
the Lich ulti. He hasn't used it yet. Oh, here we go!
Here we go! Oh, he's gonna pay for it. 1, 2. No, only 2 matches.
Oh, he got 4 stopped out.
But yeah.
Oh, fountain kills.
Yes, GG. Well played by both teams. Fantastic early and mid game play, but the snowball from that Lifestealer and the Outworld Devourer was just too much for the Radiant team to handle. Too much damage, and
absolutely
not enough of like the correct heroes to help. That Lich pick I still feel was quite off, and I feel that the Jakiro was off as well. Not the right supports for this game, I feel.
Yeah, who do you think would have been some good supports? Maybe like Vengeful Spirit?
Yeah, I think Vengeful Spirit. Vengeful Spirit I feel would have been a good one. The armor stacking and the extra damage goes quite well with both the Weaver and the Alchemist.
Yeah.
And being able to swap important heroes out and sort of helping that kiting with the next with swap. So I feel that he could have been an excellent one.
Yeah, very much. Well, thank you very much for having me.
Yes, thank you for casting with me, Eja. This was a fantastic and fun game. So, come join us at DotA is Hard, and this is Project Swift, signing out.
Cheers.